Ariel Mitchell, Esquire, purports to be a high-flying Miami attorney representing some of the biggest names in entertainment. With an office in Miami and a presence on television, she paints a picture of success and sophistication. However, a closer examination of her background reveals a far murkier side, one steeped in questionable ethics, dubious business practices, and a string of controversies that call her credibility into serious question. Ariel Mitchell's history is as colorful as it is controversial. Once celebrated as an attorney with a promising career in Miami, her reputation has been marred by a series of allegations and questionable associations. Notably, a recent exposé by the Shade Room reported a shocking incident involving an attorney representing Trey Songz's alleged assault case. In that account, a woman testified that the attorney offered her up to $200,000 to lie about the singer's involvement in the assault. Although the report does not explicitly name Mitchell, sources indicate that her name has surfaced in connection with similar shady dealings. This revelation casts a long shadow over her professional conduct and suggests that her legal practice may be more about generating sensational content than providing ethical, sound counsel. Adding to the intrigue is Mitchell's connection to Chris Todd, also known as Todd Guzzi, a figure notorious for his dubious business practices. Chris Todd, who has been accused of attempting to scam none other than Justin Bieber, has built a reputation on falsely writing books and fabricating narratives. His association with Mitchell raises questions about her judgment in choosing professional partners and further undermines the image she projects as a reputable attorney. In an era where celebrity legal dramas often unfold in the public eye, such alliances suggest a willingness to engage in business that skirts the boundaries of legitimacy. Mitchell's controversies extend beyond her alleged involvement in the Trey Songz case and her ties with Chris Todd. Another piece of the puzzle comes from reports concerning her role in a case involving Chris Brown. According to an article in Nepal News, Mitchell was implicated in a scandal that featured alleged texts in Chris Brown's defense. Although the details remain murky, the connection between Mitchell and these high-profile cases has further tainted her reputation. It appears that, rather than serving the interests of justice, she might be entangled in a web of deceit designed to generate headlines and boost viewership for the content produced by her affiliated networks. Perhaps most revealing of Mitchell's questionable practices is her use of crowdfunding platforms. She notably initiated a GoFundMe campaign for Adria English, a person who, at one point, represented her and was even in attendance at Sean P. Diddy Combs' parties. This move not only raises ethical questions about her financial motives, but also underscores a pattern of leveraging personal networks and public sympathy to fund her endeavors. The fact that Adria English was closely associated with Diddy's social circles only deepens the suspicion that Mitchell's actions might serve ulterior motives beyond traditional legal representation. Critics have also pointed out glaring inconsistencies in Mitchell's professional presentation. While she claims to be a high-end attorney operating out of Miami, her on-camera attire remains inexplicably casual, and her office is located in a less than glamorous part of Little Havana, an area often characterized by its urban decay rather than elite professionalism. This stark contrast between her public persona and the reality of her workspace calls into question the legitimacy of her claims and the quality of her legal practice. Further compounding these issues is the fact that the Florida Department of State Division of Corporations administratively dissolved her law firm on September 25, 2020. Despite this dissolution, Mitchell continues to operate as an attorney, a move that raises serious concerns about her adherence to regulatory standards and ethical obligations. Operating a dissolved firm not only undermines public confidence in her abilities, but also suggests a willingness to bypass legal and administrative oversight for personal gain. The controversy surrounding Ariel Mitchell takes on an even sharper edge when examined in the context of the ongoing lawsuit involving Jaguar Wright, a case that alleges the existence of a criminal enterprise run by Sean Combs. Mitchell, as one of the attorneys representing the plaintiffs, has been a vocal proponent of claims that Jaguar Wright, along with others, was complicit in an assault on March 23, 2018. However, significant evidence contradicts this assertion. Notably, Jaguar Wright was incarcerated in Cook County Jail from January 2018 to April 2018, rendering it impossible for her to have been involved in any criminal enterprise with Combs or to have witnessed the alleged assault. This glaring discrepancy not only casts doubt on the veracity of the claims against Jaguar Wright, but also on the investigative rigor of Mitchell herself. In summary, Ariel Mitchell's professional narrative is riddled with inconsistencies, dubious alliances, and a pattern of behavior that raises serious ethical and legal questions. From allegations of bribery and high-profile assault cases to questionable partnerships with figures known for fraudulent activities, Mitchell's career appears to be a cautionary tale of how the allure of sensationalism can lead to compromised integrity. The dissolution of her law firm by the Florida Department of State further underscores the systemic issues at play and challenges the credibility of her representation. For those seeking justice, the actions of attorneys like Ariel Mitchell highlight the need for stringent oversight and accountability within the legal profession. As the lines between legitimate legal advocacy and exploitative, sensational practices continue to blur, it is imperative that both regulatory bodies and the public remain vigilant in scrutinizing the conduct of those who claim to represent the highest standards of the law. While the case involving Jaguar Wright demonstrates the potential for grave miscarriages of justice when unethical practices go unchecked, it also serves as a stark reminder of the importance of truth and transparency in the legal system. In a world where the media often fuels controversy for profit, exposing figures like Ariel Mitchell is essential to safeguarding the integrity of both the legal profession and the broader quest for justice.